So we should be live right now. Are we live? So we should be live right now. Yeah, we're live. We're live. What's up with it? What's up with it? Let's go on Twitter right now. See what's up on Twitter. I decided to go live again. Say fuck it. Fuck it. Got nothing to do right now. Got nothing going on right now. Let's go live. Let's go live. Let's get it. Freelance writers. Payment is due. Fucking 5 weeks from now. Let me close the door real quick. We live streaming. Let me see. Let me share my screen real quick. New live on your channel, diving into Web3. Cool, diving into Web3. Web 3.0. This is super slow once again. Every time I turn it on, it's super slow. Just gotta let the engine run. You gotta let the engine run. Cool. Gotta let the engine run. We good? Still needs to load. Still needs to load. Be on your own timeline. You're the status checker of how you're moving. Don't let social media or society manipulate you into thinking you're messing up. When it's when it's really all coming together, it's your destiny, not theirs. Simple. What is that? Chippendale? GM. Damn. That's nice. That's a nice one right there. 169, dude. That's nice. M1. Let me see. Let's look at this one because these two got in a fight, in an argument about this. Call me a dork, but books have substantially more alpha than Discord servers. You can't compare the two, man. You can't compare the two. An hour reading these a day will make you way more money than 20 hours in your alpha chat. Principles, Atomic Habit, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Richer, Wiser, Happier. What are you reading? The Quran. Disagree politely. I find reading to be almost archaic and useless. One book usually is of series of ideas expressed in a way too much length to increase length. You can read the first 2 chapters in 10 pages of each chapter and get 95% of that value. On the flip side, YouTube videos and video learning is made to keep attention versus length, so it's high quality and intentional. I can fully train image AI in just a week purely for a few hours of videos would take me 3 books to even know what to download. That's true. That's true. Let me see what else. Nah, that's it. That's it. Where's the rest of the thread? I think this is true for a ton of books, but the top 1% books are invaluable. I found reading the same 20 books over and over again is significantly more valuable than reading 1,000 books once. Do you make notes every time or what? Nah. I don't really read. The only book I'm reading right now is the Quran. That's the only book I'm reading. Damn. Let's look at some graphs then. Let's go on Trading View. Let's see what we got with graphs. See what we do with graphs. BTC. Let's look at Binance. See what happens with Binance. BNB. Launch this chart. See what we got here. Binance. All right. Damn. 4 hours. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. This is still. So on the 4 hour chart, it's going down. It's going down on the 4 hour chart. Let's look at the 15 minute. 15 minutes. Look at that spike all the way to 296. And now it's like spike right here. It's like right here around this area. Right? Is it? Yeah, that's wrong. So it's 267 right now. Hmm. 267 right now. What's the lowest? 250. 250 is the lowest. Interesting. It was like stable up here in that range, stable on these, and then it just collapsed. Here, 256. Tuesday. Wait, that was Tuesday. What the hell? So rebounded. Now it's 267, whatever. Interesting. That is interesting. I don't know. Twitter. Yeah, leave the site. I think I'm gonna read some Twitter threads on crypto. But these bots, man. So crypto. threads. Crypto threads. Okay. Let's read this one. Do you know why in the future Apple might get a 30% cut from NFT transfers on Coinbase? Let's dive into how this might change the NFT industry forever. Apple made a move that took the crypto in the ecosystem by surprise. They did make changes to the App Store review guidelines last month to include NFTs for the first time, but that wasn't the move. The move has players like Binance and MetaMask rethink their entire strategy on iOS device. You might be thinking, what was the move? Well, let me explain. Apple has blocked the recent updates to Coinbase iOS app. That's not it. The updates include features to send NFTs through the iOS apps. We all know the infamous Steve Jobs speech from 2008. I don't. I forgot. I don't even. I haven't even looked into that. You know. Well, that doesn't matter, I guess. Apple has been governing the App Store since that time. App Store is the only way for iOS users to download and update apps on their device. Similarly, the only way for companies to reach iOS users. That's true. The App Store gives significant power to Apple to dictate terms for all apps. Using this power, Apple forces all apps on the iOS device to use its in-app purchase system. Through the system, Apple takes a 30% cut from all app transactions. For example, if you purchase a Twitter Blue subscription available for $11 a month on Huawei's device, Apple will take 30% cut from it. That's true. But guys, what I realize is this isn't just crypto. You know, this is like this live stream can be like anything, right? But like I got random ass thoughts coming in my head right now. So like this isn't just crypto. Like you don't need to be smart. I'm not smart. You just gotta be interested in things I'm talking about. And like whenever there's lots of people in here, like we're gonna talk about anything and everything. That's how I am. I talk about anything and everything. Even if I don't know shit, I'm gonna just try to find answers. Try to find answers. Try to talk about subjects. Because I don't think not many people do that shit. A lot of people, a lot of people don't read. A lot of people don't do anything like that. I don't know. I think lots of people want to get entertained, and a lot of people love drama. Um, and I don't know. A lot of people love drama, and like this live stream, I want it to be super different. I want this live stream to be super different from like everybody else's live stream. Because I actually want to, you know, um, just talk about anything and everything. I don't want to be entertained by videos. I don't want to watch that many videos. I watch some videos here and there on YouTube, but not, not all of it. I just want to, it's like I want to bring so much unique value to the live stream game for myself, so I can have content just to like use later on. So like, yeah, I gotta be aware of that. Simple. But most of these live streams, they will be cut down and posted on my Instagram, like 30-second, clips. So, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I like. This like if it wasn't for live streaming, I don't know what I'll be doing right now. Chilling. I'm just chilling right now. Let's get it. Yeah, that was just a little heads up. Okay. Coming back to the Coinbase news, like every day, Coinbase developers had some new iOS updates to push, but when they tried, the updates didn't pass through. Hence, they contacted Apple team to understand the issue. Apple team replied, they won't pass the updates until Apple gets a 30% cut on the gas fees generated from the transfer of all NFTs. Coinbase developers were shocked by the demand. The problem with the demand is that Apple's in-app purchase system doesn't support crypto, so Coinbase can't pay the 30% tax even if they wanted to. It is not the first time Apple has been at loggerheads with companies that have ongoing feuds with Epic Games, Subs, Spotify, and Twitter. All of this over the same 30% cut rule. The Coinbase team will now work to find a middle ground with Apple. With the fall of the FTX and the rise of Binance, people taking crypto off exchanges and crypto entering a bear market. Bro, we've been in a bear market. What are you talking about, man? We've been in a bear market. Simple. Coinbase is not in the situation to take a fight with Apple. Simple. It's a cool thread. Simple as go. Keep it pushing. In the past year, I've written a ton of threads on it, trading and a ton of trading topics. Okay. 6 crypto-related incomes that can change your bear market with no capital required. Includes 7 massive threads, my personal experience. Ghostwriter. 1. Ghostwriter. If you're good at explaining complex topics in simple words and like to work behind the scenes, then it's for you. You produce content for crypto projects on Twitter, Medium, etc. Highly scalable by setting up an agency. Excellent thread by Virtual Kenji. Whatever. That's cool. Crypto analyst. If you're more on the data side of the force, then crypto analyst could be your thing. It's a good thread. Okay, not crypto analyst, whatever. Infopreneur. You may not realize it, but you know more about crypto than every single newcomer out there, and you probably have some niches in which you're a specialist. You didn't realize it yet. State of the art thread by Justin Wash. Let's go into this one. All right. Today, my little one-person business crossed 3 million in revenue. It took 1,187 days. I ran 0 ads and operate at a 94% margin. Here are the 20 steps of my wild and strange journey. One, created lots of noise. When I was just getting started, I looked at attention as my friend. I wrote content every day before I even had a business, just to find my voice. I started on LinkedIn. I shared my thoughts and observations about building a SaaS unicorn at the crypto or CRO as the CRO, whatever. CRO, I don't know what that means, bro. Crypto, whatever, crypto.com, whatever. Honed in on signals. Inside of all the noise was some signals. Sometimes I bombed and sometimes I struck a chord. The more I looked at what resonated, the more I doubled down. It allowed me to understand what people cared about. So I kept writing and talking about it. 3, built a service business. My experience building SaaS was resonating. So I began creating more and more content about that. Made my first product, whatever. I'm not interested in this thread. When you're not interested, you just get the fuck out of here. My friend has 1.8K followers on Instagram and he makes 30,000 a month minimum. Here's a sneak peek into his micro business. Don't tell him I told you a thread. I met this guy or so 3 years ago. We clicked. We decided to partner up and build a sales page together. Immediately, I saw this guy was different. While it took me 2 to 3 weeks to build a sales page from scratch, he built one. He built one with me in one city, 3 to 4 hours. He was good, so we launched. We spent $100 on day 1 and brought in 800. Long story short, that business sold a crap ton. Our biggest month was 150K, no employee in a warehouse, only us in an office with our laptops. End of 2021, we sold the business. Long story for another day. Since then, we became really close friends and we help each other a lot. He calls it masterminds, where we go through each other's businesses and offer ideas to improve. We do this once 3 months, 3 times a month, so I know what his business looks like. Here's how. He published 3 to 4 reels a week. In those, all he does is share his experience, very similar to what I do on Twitter. In his bio, there's a link to his sales page, how to create winning product, $97. But that's not the main money maker. He is complete. He has a couple of funnels set up, and they are They are all complementary to one another. Here's how it works. Funnel number 1, cold ad, $97 a product. Email survey form, schedule call. His salesperson calls them. Funnel number 2, Reels, $97 a product. Email survey form, scheduled sales call. Yeah, but what are they selling? You know, like Reels, DM, survey form, scheduled sales call. Like what are he selling? What is a sales call? You know, I don't know. I'm not hating, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused with that. The 3 different funnels are the same funnels, just with a different first touch, but it gets better because he has 3 offers on at the sell page. Because he has 3 offers that the salesperson can offer. One-on-one coaching, 1-hour call, group coaching. Why is that smart? Because the content is the same in all 3 offers. Cool. This coaching shit, whatever. Grammar, hippie, copy thinker. Use copy thinking to build 8.5. What is copy thinking? What is copy thinking? What is that? Let me Google it. Copy think. Copy thinking. What is that? Copy thinking. I don't know what that is. Copyright. No. Whatever. I don't know what that is. Copy thinking. Whatever. You need a high income skill. Whatever. Blockchain dev number one. Blockchain dev two. Grow an audience. Grow an audience. My personal experience. My personal experience. Okay. Cool thread. I'm gonna like it. The storm has ruined many sailors and left them shell-shocked, confused, and paranoid. Seeing PM's private messages, writing absurd threads in true paranoid fashion, and calm mind during the storm is the real skill to practice. Let me see. So like, I don't know. It's just crazy how early crypto is right now. It's like super early. It's like, man, it's just hella early, man. Show your work, copywriter's handbook. Show your work, Austin Kleon, copywriter's handbook. 99% of Twitter threads are full of rubbish generic information with the sole purpose of farming engagement rather than sharing useful information. ChatGPT could make better threads than the majority of people in the NFT crypto space. That's facts, dude. That's facts. Speaking for myself, that's facts. I don't know. I was writing threads on Twitter for a little bit, but then I just got like, I felt a little bit bored. Just writing threads. Fuck it. Maybe in the future, maybe I know how to write threads. I know how to write Substacks. I don't know, like just writing stuff. Like it got boring a little bit. Especially I wasn't seeing too much results, and fuck it. Like for me, I'm introvert and extrovert. Like if you see me in a room alone, dude, I'm literally talking to myself. Right, this is simple. Dude, Kevin Leary, Binance put FTX out of business. Bullshit. FTX stole money and got caught. Simple. No, simple. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That dude really testified, dude. Kevin O'Leary, man. I don't know, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy if they handled the biggest crypto bank run without an issue. Let's see. Binance. Cool. Crypto. Let's see. Let's read this technical analysis in a series of threads, whatever. Risk management, nah. Out there, nah. Market structure. It's like I don't know. It's like I'm interested, but then I'm interested at the same time. I don't know. Guardians NFT doesn't have a problem. Yes, sir. First they idolize you, then they demonize you, and then they humanize you. The demonizing phase is here, and this is just the beginning. Demonize. Damn, that's crazy. Attorneys are investigating whether Elon Musk lied on his application for U.S. citizenship. If it shows that he lied anywhere in the application, it likely that he could be stripped of his U.S. citizen, then deported back to Africa. That's fucking crazy, dude. Like that's fucking crazy, dude. Imagine deporting a billionaire, dude. Dude, that's crazy. I would not live in America, bro. Oh, if I would not live in America, man. Nuclear fusion this year. Nobody's fucking talking about it. I don't even know what that is, bro. I don't even know what that is. Let's do some research. Let's do some research. It can be an epic step in science for us, but we have a long way to go before it can be used. I don't think a long way, but look how far we have come in the last 10 years. If I understand correctly, science has been working on this science since the 1970s to get to the point now. Almost a century ago, people discovered nuclear fusion powered the sun. And in World War II, nuclear weapons were created and they realized it could be harnessed. And since then, they've been working on it and finally created a breakthrough, output higher than input, and that is the accelerant. No, what's crazy is I've been looking at the history of CRT technology. The first cathode tube was invented in the 1850s while the Civil War was going on. This is crazy. I can imagine the tech we have created that we just don't know about. You mean they have created that we don't know about? Is it cool that they were able to create this reaction and get net energy gain? Nuclear fusion. Let's look at this video. Share this tab instead. We talk about it. We're talking about nuclear fusion.
Scientists announced Tuesday that they have, for the first time, produced more energy in a fusion reaction that was used to ignite it. A major breakthrough, decade-long quest to harness. Scientists announced Tuesday that they have, for the first time, produced more energy in a fusion reaction that was used to ignite it. A major breakthrough last week. It's known as a net energy gain. The goal has been elusive because.
You guys saw that? You guys heard that? I'm on the speakers for some reason. Should be good. Let's go.
Decade-long quest to harness the process that powers the sun. Researchers at this Lawrence Livermore National Lab in California achieved the result last week. It's known as a net energy gain. The goal has been elusive because fusion happens at such a high temperature and pressure that it's incredibly difficult to control. Certainly a major breakthrough in the science, and we heard from the Department of Energy earlier today. And just a little bit ago, I spoke with Dan Clark. He's a physicist at the Lawrence Livermore National Lab, and I want to take us out to that conversation with the scientist that was a part of this breakthrough for fusion. To live now from Fox, I am Andy Mack. Obviously,
I can't hear shit, dude. I've been waiting for this breakthrough since the 1970s. A great day for science and the future of the world. That was yesterday, dude. U.S. energy officials have announced that government scientists at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory have produced the first successful nuclear fusion reaction resulting in net energy gain on December 5th. It's a technology that has the potential to accelerate the planet's shift away from fossil fuels and produce nearly limitless carbon-free energy. Fossil fuels. I have been waiting for this my entire life. 61 years as significant for humanity as landing on the moon, dude. What the fuck going on, dude? What is going on, man? I love how this only has 6 comments, 3 hours, but a viral video of a celebrity would have like 6,000. Oh, facts. That's facts. That's facts right there. Dude, what the hell? You know, look at this, dude. Look at these. There's 8 billion people. This shit only has 10,000 views. 10,000 views in the United States. How many people live here? 300 million, dude. 300 million people live in the United States. And this kinds of shit only has 10,000 views. Live now from Fox. Dude, that shit's fucking crazy, bro. But people are focused on the wrong things in life, man. Simple. I didn't know this shit was a post. I didn't know this shit was even like, I didn't know. I'm a dumbass motherfucker. What are you gonna expect, bro? I don't know shit about the world, man. I had to go on Twitter, right? And I see it. Oh my god, it's like fuck, dude, that shit's crazy. Dude, this shit's crazy, man. Let's see. Dive into Web3. We gotta talk about Web3 then. Web3. The first generation with no purpose. Nah. What would happen if we search up Web3 on YouTube? You know, what would happen? Diving into Web3. What is Web 3.0? You know, like Web3 is a future for future creators. Web3 never bet against innovation. You know, Web3 bullshit. You know, 1 month ago. Why I left Web3? You know, libertarian dystopia. Dude. And they go. It's like, look with Chainlink. Look at these 1.1K views, 12K views. You know, look at this. It's like, I mean, I don't know shit about crypto Web3 compared to like all these developers, but as a normie, as a normal dude, I'm literally trying to increase my knowledge in everything and anything. Yeah, so it's whatever. Just watch this video.
Mr. Belmar.
Mr. Brett.
This is gonna be so much fun.
The Brett way.
There's so much they don't know, bro.
Oh, bro, so much we don't know.
I don't know. I feel like every time we talk, I walk away with like a whole new perspective. One of the few people where like so consistently, so efficiently, you can just like change my opinions just like that. So we have a lot to share.
Yes, bro.
I want to start with what the people want to hear. What cryptocurrency am I buying today to make $1 million tomorrow?
Okay, so first, bro, thanks for having me.
Oh yeah.
Like it's been an honor kind of seeing you scale. I remember seeing you had 9,000 followers, 1,000 subs, and nothing on Twitter. Is like seeing you become one of the leading people in Web3 when it comes to education and teaching people, and mad respect to you, bro. I've seen you away, and I look forward to kind of what you're gonna do. So being here is an honor. And then to answer your question, right now what I want to invest in is projects that have established company, right, behind them, that have known founders and that have the potential to disrupt multiple industries, because they're already kind of behemoths, whether through cash flow or their positioning in the market. For example, finance, right? I would be a big investor in BNB coin, not at these prices right now, but to be observant of it. And I want to be betting not only on projects, but on people, right? Because you want to be rallying behind the best of the best. And that was kind of my investment strategy throughout 2020, when it's kind of when I put my entire net worth into crypto, was focusing on the people that were behind the thing. Not do I like the token, do I like the community? No. Is the founder somebody that I can rely on to make my my support of him more valuable, right? And a person that can actually disrupt the industry. So I voted on CZ through PancakeSwap and through BNB, and it paid off.
Do you think these tokens are going to be used? Like people are buying these tokens to actually use?
And here's the one where I recommend you guys look into. He talks about investing in people. I feel like people should look into, this guy here. Right. Right here. If you're gonna invest in people, invest in guys like this. Sergey Nazarov. Simple. Cryptographic truth and hybrid smart contracts are reinventing how every agreement that needs to be trusted will work. This guy, all my net worth in this guy's, right? All my net worth in this guy, right? Sergey Nazarov. If you know type shit. Founder of Chainlink. Simple. Simple. Right. Simple. All right. So this is, yeah, simple.
Use these types of tokens like FTX. It's more so betting on the fact that
that token will be utilized massively in an ecosystem. So for example, in the Binance Smart Chain, a lot of stuff happens with BNB, just like on Ethereum, we use ETH. I prefer in some way, shape, or form the Binance Smart Chain because of how efficient and quick it is. I haven't been, transacting a whole lot right now recently with the Ethereum blockchain after the merge, just because I haven't been DeFi lately. I've been traveling, so I haven't seen if there have been any meaningful updates. There probably have been. So
Hold on, let me see something real quick. I was watching this video a few days ago too. Be a little bit selfish and go back to where I was. Let's see. Luke. See, I was already watching this. Oh, I got hella far. 31:22. Let me see. I'm gonna skip to the part. Skip to this part.
dollars in fund. Let's grow it together. Let's do some business deals. Let's do whatever. And they start moving money that way. You need to be able to move in a group, because when you're with a lot of people, you can multiply a lot quicker. But people need to find the network that they trust, the people that they trust, and NFTs can be a gateway to that.
I mean, you see how conversations even at our level go down in Web3 space or wherever it may be, and it's really no different at the top, I'm sure.
It's not.
Just been doing it together for decades.
It really is not.
It's really powerful. It can easily balloon. So we talked about XRP earlier, and I want to get your opinion on this because my partner's a big XRP believer. And so this was my biggest bag in 2017. It was all the rage. Why did they get a lawsuit on them? We might not want to be able to talk about this.
I can go into it. I can tell you what my theory is.
On top of this, corporate blockchains. The idea of like Hedera, Stellar.
I think this will get picked up because your channel is pretty big. So this is my theory on why XRP received a lawsuit from the SEC. I think a lot of the heads of the SEC, prior and current, were seed investors in Ethereum. That they participated in the ICO of Ethereum. Therefore, they have a vested interest in seeing Ethereum succeed as the main blockchain. And the thing that you had kind of seen right now is what is one of the biggest holders of Ethereum across the entire world? A company called Consensus. Consensus owns MetaMask. Okay, so they're super centralized. And now we're in a scenario where we're no longer proof of work, but we're proof of stake, which means what? Whoever owns the most Ethereum and stakes the most Ethereum owns the most nodes, therefore has the most voting power. And who owns that? Consensus. the guys that created co-created Ethereum. So it's a very centralized network, and who owns and co-invested in Consensus? JP Morgan or Chase Bank or a bunch of banks. I don't know, HSBC. I don't remember exactly which ones. So you're in a scenario right now where, dude, like banks are still, they got their hand in the game. They're playing their game. So I think it's a dirty play. That's my opinion, but I think XRP wins the lawsuit. The problem is in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, it just wasn't a good investment. It's not whether they have the potential to do or not do something, but if you had your money on anything else, Dogecoin, you would have made more money, right? So you got to play the game at its current moment. You can't be religious about things. You got to be able to bounce around where the liquidity is. You got to be able to move where the money is, and just the money.
That's why I made my stick with Chainlink too. You know, I made a huge mistake with Chainlink, but fuck it, we in it now. And like fuck, we doing research, we learning, we fucking, we in it now. Like there's no backing out. Just gotta hustle, go crazy, and fucking, play at the moment. Fuck it, whatever. You're just learning, constantly learning and shit. I never hopped on XRP. Fuck it, and I was like a little bit ignorant to like Dogecoin and all that shit, Sheeb and shit like that. But like, I don't know, we in that shit. But fucking 1.6K views on a video like this shit's crazy, bro. Fucking facts being spoken right here, dude. Like, keep on watching.
Wasn't flowing to XRP because it just wasn't a good investment at the time.
I've never heard that stance. I've had the opinion that XRP built like a really disrupting tech, and the powers that be wanted to slow it down. But I mean, litigation didn't let any of the.
Oh no, XRP is completely part of the system, 100%. They're going to be using that with ECB. They're going to be using that, which is the European Central Bank. I think they'll use it with the Bank of International Settlements. I think XRP has great technology. I think it's going to be extremely useful, and they use it a lot already outside of America, right? So in Japan and South Korea, they don't care, right? What the SEC says, they'll continue using it. So whether it works or not in America doesn't really matter. It'll work in other places, and it can still be worth $1 trillion without being in America, right? Like many other companies. So they're super in deep with the banks, and I think that they're going to win too. But I think it's some sort of rivalry, some sort of competition there, or who's going to be running the network for transactions and payments.
Yeah. Interesting one, because it's not a currency. Settles bank trend. So we've been wow. So I want to end off with more NFT questions.
Okay.
Really two sides of it. One, start this. What does the NFT space have wrong right now?
The NFT space has wrong a few things. The first one is that the first relationship that you have with a project or with a group of founders is transactional. So when you establish a foundation of a relationship based off of transaction, then what else is going to happen in your relationship beyond everything being focused on transaction? Everything to be false. Why? Because you've given that person something. Now you're expecting something back. You're expecting your return to be worth higher. I don't know what sort of delusion it is that causes this. It is disgusting. From both sides, that founders are forced to say, hey, it's going to be a good investment in like 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. What are you guys even talking about? Like, people will ruin projects in 3 days. Mm-hmm. Just wreck them.
Relentless, bro.
Just wreck them. And it's like, okay, so you want great products, you want great people, but you're scaring the talent because of your behavior, right? So people complain about getting scammed, right? Let's talk about which one was the NFT project that was this.
That was a scam.
That was a big like Pixel World.
Pixelmon, yeah.
Yeah, so Pixelmon.
They got acquired, you know.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
Crazy.
So you have Pixelmon in a situation right here where people are giving $70 million to an anonymous founder. And it's an anonymous dude. Like, what do you expect? You gave this anonymous dude that you don't know, that on the other side just put out in some art, and you trusted him with millions of dollars. Like, the delusion is unbelievable.
Take some accountability there.
Yeah, there's risk.
Mhm.
There's risk in that gamble. So people get upset. Oh, well, you owe a refund. Oh, all this stuff. Like, dude, relax. Like, you are playing the roulette here, and if you assume that there's not going to be any bad actors, then you don't really understand the world. Because guess what?
I think you just
all you need is a fucking, excuse me, little Dell computer, and now you're in a situation where any person, any
Yeah, that NFT, you know, he hits it spot on with that. Honestly, he hits it spot on. You know, let's keep on watching.
everywhere around the world, and hop on a VPN, hop through a Tor browser, open up a Twitter account, post some images, open up a smart contract, and sell $50,000 worth of nonsense, and it'll sell out instantly. So what do you expect? People are not to do that. People are going to do it. They want the fast, easy money.
I don't even think he was like that malicious. Like, yes, he used FOMO tactics and with their mint structure, Dutch auction, whatever. But I really just think he didn't have the skill set. It's a 19-year-old kid. You think he's gonna make the next Pokemon?
Oh, I'm not even talking about Pixelmon. I'm talking about more so in general, just kind of the culture that's behind it. It's so toxic.
Doodles. They're facing this right now because they've made like $50 million off their project. Haven't really, like, what have they really done other than like making more NFTs? And they raised another 50 million. So, like, by the way, shout out to you because you texted me the day Doodles minted in a very slow time in the market.
I did tell you.
And I caught
At 0.8.
hella, yeah, 0.8.
I bought 16 of them. Yeah. I bought 16 of them. I gave 2 away to my friend. I think I held about 12 of them. Yeah, I've been holding since 0.8. I got in early with NFTs. I got in with Bored Apes at 4 ETH. I got in at Pudgy Penguins at basically mint day. And now I'm a co-investor in the company. Really, really cool. That was a really nice kind of 360.
Yeah.
Got into Doodles at 0.8. What else did I get into? I got into Azuki. I told everybody to put their mortgage on Azuki. Yeah, that's about it.
Shout out to you for being, I'm glad I'm on that text list because it made me a lot of money.
And look, I'm gonna put you guys on the game. Who the fuck is that, man? What the fuck, man? Who's knocking on that shit? Let me see. Put you guys on game right now. Share this tab, you know, you sharing it. Look. I'm putting you guys on game right now, dude. Right here. Got it, tease. Putting you guys on game. Putting you guys on game, man. Let's see, yeah. Right here. Opinions are like, but oh, some of them can be filthy. Cottage NFTs welcome anyone who wants to catch a vibe with some of the coolest people in or out of Web3. Unless you're a Drake fan or even, okay, even if you're a Drake fan, okay, whatever. Drake is the sim, whatever. You know, this project. Simple. Simple. Get these mints, mutant mints. Simple. Look at this, simple. Simple. This is gonna be a top NFT project. God Hates NFT is gonna be a top project. Top project. You know, simple. Simple, yeah. You know, let's go on OpenSea real quick. Since we're on the subject of the NFTs, you know, God Hates. Right here. Look at this. You know, a good project. A really good project. I've been holding since July. You know, 1,800 holders, 36 of them being unique, 7% listed, 329 listed. Half of that is 0.3 to like 0.1. Half of that is like 1 ETH to like 69 ETH. So like it's like 3% listed at 0.36 to like 1 ETH. You know, 3% of that. So not bad. It's not bad. And then they got a bunch of projects. You know, this is the most expensive, you know, project, you know, in the ecosystem. But they got other ones. Oh, what? No. I think the most expensive is like DVD8, the Rada Bananas, and the Sir Bananas. The serums. These are the DVD8 coat. Let me see what's the floor price on that. 0.444. It's an angel number. Shout out angel numbers. You know, 0.444s. 3% listed, 31 listed. There's only 1,000 of them, 812 owners, 81 of them being unique. Which is crazy, 1,000 of them, you know. I feel like this is the one with the least supply besides the DVD8. 236 listed, 7%, 3,000 of them, 27 of them being unique, 932 owners, 3,000 items. You can still mutate them. And yeah, I have a good amount of these. It's like I have like 7 of these. 3336 is another agent number right there. If you know type shit. You know, some alpha right here. Simple. That's if you're if in the NFT game, you know. That's it. If you're in an NFT, you know. Got like 6 minutes left. I was watching this on my free time. You know. Really putting in serious work and creating content consistently. Much respect. I love to see it. Love to see it too. You know, Luke Belmar is the W, man. Just fucking full of knowledge. You know, he has this Capital Club thing he's doing right now in Phuket or something like that. Phuket or something like that. I think Thailand, Phuket. You know, one day I'm gonna be, you know, talking to these kinds of people. You know, you just gotta, you gotta educate yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta, you know, listen to these kinds of people. You know, because these people are living the life I want to live. You know, and you know, I'm building my way up there. I'm working my way up there, and this is one way I'm doing it. You know, I'm just on that grind. You know, I'm working a regular job. You know, I'm practicing copywriting. I'm doing these live streams. I'm just like trying to bring value to people. You know, that's just try to build your unique unique personality. Try to build a personal brand in a unique way. That's it, man. That's it. It's like everybody is like on the same page. Like we're all normal people. Like we all can achieve success. You know, it's all about mindset. You got to fix a mind, and then once you fix a mind, you can glow up. You just gotta have the positive mindset and keep working, believe in yourself, and you can do it. You can be wearing a $500,000 watch. Because at the end of the day, it's the only difference is the price tag and the amount of effort it took to make that watch into a $500,000 watch. It's like I could be wearing a $5,000 watch. Pretty soon. You just you just gotta work. You gotta work. Simple. You gotta connect and network. That's all it takes. That's all it is. And simple, simple, man. Simple, man. Like I learned a lot from Luke. I'm gonna subscribe to this guy, Brett Malino, Malinowski. I think that's how you Malinowski, Malinowski, Brett Malinowski or something like that. So, subscribe, yeah. And I'm gonna just.
Brandon flipped from 0.8 to for 1.2. He was stoked. So.
Oh man,
He's
he's
living
so
his life right now.
so. Yeah, no, there's a lot of good projects, and I've also lost a lot of money. So that's kind of the side that people don't talk about, which is a lot of these influencers that preach wag me, wag me. At the same time, they're out there to secure the bag and they're out there to make money. So you can't just feed off of the culture. You also have to understand that people that are founding companies, a lot of them are out here to get rich, and that's their nature. And you need to understand it because that's the reality of the situation. Whether it sounds harsh or not, it's the reality. So yeah, there's some people that are out here to create and some people that are out here to impact, but it's not the majority. So I want to do great things, but at the same time, I want to get paid. You do things at the same time, you want to get paid for your time. We couldn't be able to do this unless we had money. And I was able to travel to the EU, cost thousands of dollars. Like it's not cheap. So you need money in order to do that. So we have to provide services and products and things of that nature. So I would say kind of people need to be more aware and not be the problem that they call out, because a lot of them are kind of just the problem themselves. So, dude, it's a great community. It's a great space. I love that you're pioneering it. I love that you're at the forefront of it, and I look forward to kind of joining you on that journey.
I got it. People don't know how deep you are because you never talk about it in other pods, but I'm glad we can go a little deeper in this one. So, last thing, I guess, what does the NFT space have right? What do you think is going to translate? Talk about physicals.
Yeah.
Talk about communities. What else?
I think the tribal formations are going to be huge. I think the physical products are going to be really big. And I think the validation of big items in an itemized manner are going to be big. I'll give you an example. I can't say the exact company, but it's a company that right now is introducing NFT technology to their Carfax. Right, so it'll track everything about the car. So every time, how many times you've actually sat on the car, how many times the car has been turned on, how many times it's turned steered left and steered right. Everything about the car through original Carfax of the car will be imprinted on the blockchain through an NFT, right? So imagine having a Carfax that you own or a car title that you own. And I think that it's going to translate into these big things, not only the digitalization of validation, like validating small things, but as receipts of actual infrastructure. So I think it's really, really cool. So think about knowing every little thing about your car and being able to scroll through it on a portal.
Kind of like provenance.
Dude, like, yeah, on a portal, it tells you, okay, you change your oil 6 times and you changed it on this day, and this is how much oil you actually put in. Like, that would be super sick. So with that, once again, comes the other idea of the misuse of that technology for control and power and all these things, which that's always the struggle, right? The difficulty. Anytime any new...
They're going to do it under the guise of decentralized.
Bro, here's the thing. Every time a new technology has been introduced, people fight over it. They go to war over it. They kill over it. Gunpowder, salt, peppers, all these things.
Really?
Tulips. Dude, people kill themselves over these things. Gold. What value does gold truly have? Oh, yeah, it has some properties, can be used for whatever, right? So, but people still murder each other over it. So, yeah, people will do the same thing over crypto. They'll do the same thing over all these things, and people just have to be careful.
Okay, last one. Do you think the existing companies like Carfax or Zillow are more likely to integrate NFTs and to dominate, or do you think Web3 startups like the Zillow, the Web3 version of Zillow?
I
is more
think
likely to win?
I think Carfax and these big companies will hire out this department to
The Web3 agency?
Web3 companies, correct? To develop this stuff. So it won't just happen at, even for example, people are like, the government has a $300 billion budget for infrastructure in New Mexico, which is a joke because the government doesn't invest shit in New Mexico anyway. But that money doesn't go. Who builds it, right? Do you think it's some government employee? No, they hand out the contracts. They're like, here, $75 million to you, $80 million to you, build this in this way. Okay, somebody approves it. Somebody signs stamps, done. Dude, our boy got beat up yesterday. We were interacting with the cop. What did the cop take down? He was like, what's your date of birth? Dude, what the heck does my date of birth, me seeing it, have to do with this guy, like, punching this other guy? It makes no sense, right? So the system is kind of useless. So you need to introduce more efficient ways to kind of manage society. And it's just kind of hoping that the people that kind of manage it don't abuse it. But every time, like I said, we see a new technology, we see abuse. So being able to move with flexibility where there is the most amount of freedom in the world is the best kind of route.
So well articulated, my friend. That's what you're known for. So I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you sharing your.
It's always good. It's always good to learn. It's always good to learn. You know, I'm gonna go do some other stuff now. I'm gonna go to the gym right now. Get these gains, get these muscles, do some little boxing. You know, but I'm gonna just end it right now. End this live stream right now. So like, I didn't plan on going live. I just turned on my computer and I was like, fuck it, let's go live. Someone's knocking on my door.